This is the Redwolf booth at the IWA gun show in Nuremberg, Germany, and this is one many of you collectors have been waiting a lot. It's the Inokatsu 1911. Yeah, it's a 1911, really it is. Nothing special about it, you think? You think. This is made completely out of steel, it's limited to 100 pieces, it has an individual serial number on it. I don't know if you can see that here. This is number 31. Very limited edition, of course. There's even a waiting list that you have to sign on to be able to buy it. So go to redwolfairsoft.com to somehow get on a waiting list, and you better also get some money from your bank because this one will be around 1,400 US dollar. I'm not kidding you, that's expensive. It will be available, it can take KGW magazines. That's good if you want cheap magazines, but they will also do a CO2 version of it, which is a good idea. As you may remember, this is a steel slide, so steel slide is a lot harder to rack because it's more weight. Using red gas is already not as strong as it could be, and using CO2 will be a lot more kick. Very nice trigger work on that one. And this box also comes with the gun, so very limited edition, significant. And I think I have to take the gun with me, so no, I'm just kidding you. Redwolfs Boss will kill me if I take the gun away, so let's just keep it here for a moment and we go to another thing that's really cool from Redwolf. You may remember seeing the Marussian M1 Garand. Yes, that is the Marussian M1 Garand, but this has Redwolf special weathering treatment on it, which makes it look a lot older, used, and a lot cooler. This is a custom process just made by Redwolf. They take the complete gun and make it look old. The price for the making it look old will vary for the guns. They start from around $100 to $300. As you can see, Redwolf can pretty much do the weathering to any gun that's made of wood and metal. Marussian M1's carbon has never looked so good. Oh, and you gotta love that one. That's, I'm not kidding you, a King Arms Thompson. That's a King Arms Thompson. That's a usually cheap quality King Arms Thompson, but now it looks good. Sorry, I can't just remember. It looks so damn good. I think I fell in love with it. I think I have to take it with me. Whoa, no, that was close. Sorry, Redwolf Boss. Ares. The Ares grease gun also has a weathering progress on it. Of course, it does look that spectacular because there's no wood on it, but you can still see they try to put the color a bit off to make it look more realistic, and it works. Unfortunately, you can't just put it on any gun because Redwolf selects the gun they want to put the treatment on it. Here you have a good example. This is how it looks standard KTW flint gun, and this looks like after Redwolf has done its magic work on it. Very cool stuff that is. If you want a gun with the weathering, don't bother to ask Redwolf which gun they do because they will just do the gun and sell as a custom. But old guns okay, what about newer guns with weathering? This is a real sword AK-47 with weathering on it. And this is pretty much the most awesome looking AK you will ever see. The only bad thing about it, it's still airsoft. It could be real until as good as it looks. Of course, you could also do that to a full-size AK. And again, you see, if you do it to guns that are made of metal, preferable steel and wood, you will have the best results on it. And just for special guests in this video, this is Redwolfs Boss Paul Chu, who doesn't want to be on the video.
Hi guys, hey, how's it going? What can I do for you?
Nothing.
I hope you like
I just want you to be on the video.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Thanks very much for visiting our booth.
Yeah, hold this for a moment.
Thank you. Give me your wallet.
Bye. Redwolfs Boss Paul Chu, who owns a Ferrari but doesn't want me to tell
No,
it
I
every
don't
time
own
on
a Ferrari.
video.
I own a model car maybe like this big.
Yeah, come on.
Yes.
He's now going to show us the AT4, which is made by
Okay. Deepfire. It's a brand new.
Deepfire.
Deepfire. Yes.
You know what you're talking about.
Deepfire.
Deep
yes.
Road, yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
Deep Road. Okay, it's a new AT4. It's not the same version as the previous one that was made in China. This one's actually modeled exactly like the real AT4. They actually had a real AT4 to copy from. So all the parts.
Where did they get the real AT4 from in China?
I don't know. This is China. You know, they have their
Okay.
ways. So you know, all the parts that need to be rubber are rubber. The color is exact, and it's basically a one-to-one replica with all the right dimensions. Okay, so
That means I can shoot a real rocket out of it?
I don't know if you can fit a real rocket into this tube, but it is. The key thing is the tube is real fiberglass. It's
Okay.
not plastic. Okay. So what you do is it operates if you've seen the M72 law from Deepfire before, it's very similar in design. It just has this CNC core, which kind of looks like a nuclear fuel rod. In my opinion.
like that.
It does look pretty cool. And then you take a shell, charge it up with gas, and you put it in, and then you insert it like a fuel rod into this device here. Now this is a prototype, so I don't know if this will work,
But the final one is already available.
the final one is available.
How much does it cost?
I think the price is $600 some dollars. I don't remember. 628 or 638. Yeah. So it's got a safety pin, just
Okay.
like the real one. So I'm gonna pull that out. Okay. And this thing actually, the cocking mechanism and the safety mechanism operates exactly like the real gun. So you can put it over here. Sorry, same real launcher. You can put it on safe, or you can put it over here into this position, and then.
Just before I shoot, do you
Yes.
know that you smell good?
Oh really?
Yeah, what kind
I
of
thought I was
parfum are you using?
Oh, natural.
Are you sure?
Yes, maybe it's what I eat. Okay, so you gotta put this. You gotta push this button down. Okay, and then you can press this button to fire. So I'm gonna try. I don't know if it fires.
Is it loaded with BBs? Because in that case, you
So who
shouldn't
should we
shoot
aim it at? Who should we aim it at?
at the camera.
At the camera. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's loaded. Does it have BBs inside? We sure? Okay.
Aim at this crotch. There's nothing you can destroy there.
Okay.
Wow, that was loud.
There you go.
Well,
That's
the
what
cameraman is still standing. It doesn't work.
He's bleeding.
Yeah.
There was a BB inside.
Oh.
Yeah, that's okay.
Was it the
But,
steel BBs?
Yeah, it's the glass BBs. It's
So how much
it's
is
all
the
stuck
power of
inside.
it?
Yeah. Well, it depends on what you shoot. You can shoot a rubber slug, or you can shoot a sock, or you can shoot anything. What we like to do in the office is we take recycled paper and we just stuff it up into a ball, and we put duct tape around it, and we shove it in, and we find that works pretty well. So anything that weighs around 10 to 12 grams, we find is a good weight, and you know it'll shoot a decent distance.
For example, you could also stuff a Nerf ball in the top of
You
it
could,
or
you
something
could.
like
You just have
that.
to make sure it's very tight and there are no gaps on the edges. And you might want to just make sure that the edges are clean, and then that will work. Yeah.
Cool.
So, and then the China version that came out before had a really solid plastic piece. So this one's kind of real. This actually has a rubber piece. So like I said, all the details are in place. It comes with a sling, and it should be available very soon.
Very soon.
Or mass
You
market.
say it's already available.
Well, it is, but very limited numbers. They're hand building these, so I think there are like 10 available right now.
So again, you're not gonna send me one for reviewing.
I'll try. I'll try. I promise.
Yeah,
I promise.
Mr. Ferrari driving.
That's it. No.
I'll take it back. You don't smell good anymore. You
You
stink.
come visit me. I'll drive you around in my pickup truck. Okay. Okay.
What kind of pickup truck? You know,
Toyota.
the Ford Raptor, that pickup truck that drives like 200
Very,
miles
very
per hour.
old. I think it's the one that couldn't die on Top Gear. It's the Highlander, right? Yeah.
Well, that's it for today's show of Top Gear, and we'll be back next week on BBC One.
Thank you.